All right, so the problem here is asking us, we're looking at a point on a coordinate plane, and it's on the terminal side of some angle, and we want to find the exact values of all trig functions of this angle. Well, it's a lot easier than it looks. It sounds pretty confusing. If we plot that point, and if you weren't given the picture, you can still plot the point, draw yourself a quick little coordinate plane. 8, -6 would be somewhere around here. It's not going to be crucial that it looks beautiful, but you need a general quadrant that it's in. You want it to generally make sense. The x value is 8, the y value is a -6. That's what's important. All right? So we can see it's over here. It does look a little bit better than my graph, but it doesn't matter. All right? We know our angle is this right here. And we want to find all trig functions for this angle. Well, it's a lot easier than it sounds. All right? This is what I would do. I would make this a right triangle. I would draw a vertical line going to the x-axis, and I would find all the sides of this right triangle. We know that that is 8. That value is a -6. It is going down. We're going to keep that negative, and we can find the hypotenuse of that. 8 squared plus -6 squared gives us the hypotenuse squared. This is 64 plus 36. That is 100 equals c squared. So c would simply be 10. And so we have these distances. It was a little strange because we have that -6, but it's okay. And we want to find our 6 trig values. We're going to use the angle of our triangle whose vertex is the origin. And what we call that will be a little bit more important later. We call that a reference angle. That is basically theta prime. That is our reference angle for this. And so we can find all 6 trig values of this thing here. So sine opposite over hypotenuse, that's a -6 over 10, which of course is a -3/5. Cosine adjacent over hypotenuse, 8 over 10, which of course is 4/5. Tangent opposite over adjacent, -6 over 8, which of course reduces to give us -3/4. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, so I know that's going to be a -5/3. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine, so I know that's going to be 5/4. And cotangent, the reciprocal of tangent, so that of course is a -4/3. And so it really is this simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Draw yourself a simple coordinate plane, plot it on there. Think about what your reference angle is going to be using all 3 sides. Even if there's a negative, that's okay. All right? And we find those trig ratios.